Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome for the first time. My name is Kimberly, and really truly blessed and have so much gratitude in my heart for you guys and your energy and the collective energy of this channel. Thank you so much for everything, for the likes, the comments, and your presence. I appreciate you so much. So let's get into today's topic. We're asking, are you on their mind? This person that you're thinking about or that you're currently thinking about right now, are they thinking about you? Are you crossing their mind? And if so, to what extent? If we could get any details on what exactly they are focused on right now, whether that's you or something or someone else, we're gonna tune in. So if that sounds like your reading, then welcome. So let's get into the pile selection. For pile one, we have this mottled stone. Reminds me of a Dalmatian stone. And for your reading today, pile one, we are going to be using the Pulp Tarot deck. So again, the Pulp Tarot deck and the mottled stone for you, pile one. For pile two, we have this purple dyed piece of agate. And for your reading today, we are using the Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. So again, the Mystic Mondays with the purple agate stone. For your reading, pile two. All right, and then pile three, we have this black tourmaline crystal. And for your reading today, we are using the House of the Dragon Tarot deck. So again, the House of the Dragon Tarot deck with the black tourmaline for pile three. All right, guys. So, if you have to pause, feel free to do so at this time. Really want you to make a good decision on what energy, which pile, which tarot deck, which crystal resonates with you the most as we're tuning in to this person on your mind. We're asking, are they thinking about you? Are you crossing their mind, regardless of whatever connection you might be in with this person? So, and remember, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this reading, the messages should resonate at the right time. Okay, so if you are ready and you know which reading or pile that you are tuned into, then I will meet you there. Bye, guys. Hello, pile one, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this mottled stone, the Pulp Tarot, or that beautiful bird singing with joy outside my window, then this is your reading. Welcome. So we're asking this person on your mind, the person you are currently thinking about. Are they thinking about you? Are you on their mind? Pile one. Are you on their mind? Barrett, thank you so much for, of course, joining us as always for the collective energy of our pal ones. Okay. Are they thinking about you, pal one, this person? We're going to start with 4 cards, and then we're going to get the clarifiers. This person thinking about our pile one spirit. That's way too many. The world. Okay. Sorry, guys. So we have the 8 of Wands in the reversal. Are they thinking about you? Wheel of Fortune. So this is our first major arcana. Again, it's Pulp Tarot. So the Wheel of Fortune is card number 10. It's Pisces energy. We have Wands energy with the 8 and Sagittarius energy with the Wands, the 8 of Wands. So we have the 10 of Cups. Okay. Cups energy, specifically Pisces again. So Pisces energy coming through. And the Page of Wands. What a cool Page of Wands. Wow. So I'm going to be honest, this is pretty positive cards. I do believe they're thinking about you. In fact, I think they're thinking about the future when it comes to you, but are they resisting these thoughts? I'm getting that they may try to resist thinking about you. Let's see. The Hermit. Okay, there it is. So, yeah, because with the 8 of Wands in the reversal, it feels as though, hang on one second. Guys, I'm so sorry. I had to pause and go get Cloud Strife, my cat, because he's on the screen. I think he noticed this beautiful bird and he's excited. I didn't want to yell. So I paused. All right, but to go back to your reading, the 8 of Wands in the reversal, the first thought or the first message was that these thoughts that, yes, you're definitely on their mind, but it's as though they don't want to think about you. Sorry. But and I don't, it's not that they don't like you, because I do feel like these are very positive cards. It's to the point where they know it's excessive and they're trying to temper it. I'm curious if you guys are talking right now, and then we got the Chariot in reverse. I'm wondering if this is a no contact situation in some way. We have the 5 of Wands. A little bit of contentious energy coming through. Cloud! Hang on, guys. All right, guys. I had to actually get him, and now he's walking away. Hopefully he won't go back to the window, but all right. Gosh, and I forgot what I was saying, so we'll get into it though. Let's get our last card. All right, now we got the Queen of Pentacles in the reversal. Hi, baby. Just relax, please. All right, and then 6 of Cups. This is the 6 in the reversal. Okay, here's what's going on, guys. This person definitely has you on their mind. I feel like there's a lot of resistance. They're having a hard time letting go of you and your energy. The 6 of Cups feels like you guys might have some history. It's giving that they're attaching to this past history with you in a significant way. And again, that doesn't mean attaching to the past. That's attaching to the thoughts of the past. So if you and this person do have history together, they're having a very difficult time letting these thoughts, these perspective when it comes to you go. And we're going to get those details. Like, what exactly are they thinking about? Because I am getting a lot of it has to do with the future, like future energy, like what's going to happen. 10 of Cups is implying, this could be the long future where they're thinking about like you're their person type of deal. But I'm also getting a little bit of energy of It could be a week from now, a month from now. Like the future for this person feels very challenging right now in some way, almost as if they have to fight for this future that they see with you in their mind. So the first thing we're getting, guys, is the Eight of Wands and now the Hermit to clarify, but I also think to just confirm what the first message I was getting with the Eight of Wands in the reversal. The Hermit, by the way, is gosh, what's the Hermit? The Hermit is card number 9. Oh, it's right here. Card number 9 is, and that's Virgo energy. Okay, so that's our Earth. And notice that this Hermit is on a mountain, definitely in the monk uniform, with the hooded cloak, on a journey, and if you could see it, carrying that lantern. So it's as though this person is trying to shine the light on this connection with you in isolation. I don't think you and this person are talking. If you guys are in a current connection, this person might be keeping to themselves a little bit. And even though they're keeping to themselves, they're they can't help but focus on you. And again, they don't want to, guys. They're realizing it's in excess. They're doing it a lot. It's coming toward them so fast, like a rush. It's feeling as though they're getting swept away. Even in their still moments, it feels like a current is washing them ashore in some way. Or I should say, washing them to the ocean. Like they're almost as though they're drowning in these. It could also be feelings, guys. I'm going to be honest. It could also be feelings, okay, that these thoughts are producing. And if you and this person are in a no contact, it's feeling as though this person feels like pretty heavy. I feel like they're missing your energy, which is why they can't get you off their mind. They might even be distracting themselves in some way. However, I don't think, you know, obviously we're not talking, our topic today is not about, their next actions or their intentions, because currently right now they are not taking action. We got the Eight of Wands and the Chariot coming through. Both are in the reversal. These are cards of movement, especially could be very abrupt, very fast movement, swift. In the reversal, it could be, a couple of things. I think resistance is coming through, but with this Queen of Pentacles in the reversal, if that's your energy, you might be blocked to this person in some way, whether it was you or this person that caused a disconnect between you. For those of you that are dealing with some sort of no contact, I think it's really getting to this person, because I believe that they are having that feeling that they do want to move forward, but something is stopping them. I'm also getting the energy or the feeling that they think you are meant to be in their path. It could also mean that you are meant to be in their future, like you're their destiny in some way. And I don't know, it's making this person almost to the point of debilitating this person into non-action. And you know what? It's also giving with the Wheel of Fortune, as though you might be caught in a cycle. We got the Six of Cups coming up at the bottom of the deck energy in the reversal. Definitely have history with this person. It could also be someone from your past, like your long past, uh, childhood, even for some of you. But I do think that it's starting to be excessive for this person. I feel that this person is starting to like almost get upset with themselves if you're still on their mind. Like, oh, why am I keep thinking about pile one type of energy? But again, and Three of Wands. It's feeling like yearning a little bit. We got Two of Swords in the reversal with the Queen of Swords in the reversal. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if this person is keeping tabs on you in some way, which is also backfiring, right? Because if they're spying on you in some way or looking at your social media, your stories, whatever it is that they might be doing to see what's going on with you, it's causing a lot of, it's making them feel more conflicted. I do think, though, they want to move forward. I do think they're thinking about it. We got the Page of Wands coming through with the Ten of Cups. This feels like future, like in the future, I will make that move for pile one. But with the Five of Wands, it's giving the energy that they are, like I said, it's almost as though they are blocking themselves. Like they're talking themselves out of it. They're thinking about it so much that it's as though it's freaking them out. And that's a little frustrating to hear, probably. So sorry. But again, this is how this person is processing this connection because the Ten of Cups is a very beautiful card, guys. It's, uh, and look at it's the way it's depicted in the Pulp. It's a bowling family. Like, gosh, to be a family that bowls together with matching shirts, matching outfits, like this person sees those qualities in you where they could have those moments, like pizza Friday nights with you in the future, maybe with a family. It could be a pet family, but it's giving the energy of happy ending, and like they see that hope with you. Like there's that feeling of I could have that with pile one. But at this point, they're not making moves, and it could be because they might not know if you are will allow them back in some way. They may not know what's going on with you. Whoa. As soon as I noticed this female on the edge with her green, and everyone looks to have a serious face in this depiction of Five of Wands. So, and it could be for some of them that they may think there's competition at this point, that you might be seeking other opportunities or dabbling, or it might be correct though. I don't know. That could be where they are kind of stuck on this too. Page of Wands, I'm getting the feeling that they do want to come forward though and figure it out in some way, because again, like they're trying to let you go. They're trying not to think about you. They're isolating themselves. They're trying to look for the light at the end of the tunnel, but they find themselves on a cliff's edge. Like there's so much danger all around, they could fall, and they don't want to fall. That's the problem with this person. Oh, gosh, do I want to get a clarifier? I kind of do. I was gonna jump into the oracle. We only have a few oracles today, but why is this Page of Wands here? This should be Seven of Swords, guys. This person could be lying to themselves too. They have passion for you. I feel like they're also attracted to you. They could be coming forward in a way that is more letting you think that they only want one thing, maybe a physical encounter or a passionate encounter in some way. But I think deep down they want more than that, because you're the Empress, whether you're male or female, guys. We got a lot of major arcana. Let's. How many do we have? We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Chariot, the Empress. I think that this person has strong thoughts of you. I want to see what animal. Let's move on to the Oracle Spirit. What messages from the animal spirit guides? What animal is this person showing up as? What message do we need to see? With our topic, our question today, is this person thinking of our pal ones? Is there anything else we need to see? What animal is this person's energy? So, the mountain goat, greatest of all time. Oh my goodness. And mountain. We're talking a lot about how this hermit is on a mountain. We also have a cheetah. Let's read this one. Get clear on your intentions, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. This could be something that they're trying to temper, guys. Look at this cheetah's eyes. It's like they have their eyes set on something. And I do believe that this person has their eyes set on you, but man, something about needing to balance their energy because they're not feeling ready to move forward. They're resisting it. Okay? There's something out of balance in your life. So do whatever you need to correct it. That's the energy, guys. They feel like they're not in balance. Might not have anything to do with you. So keep that in mind. Now, if they are communicating with you, they might try to reach out to you, with the Page of Wands. But again, you might think that they are not giving you the whole truth in some way. They might be lying in some way. Like they might be having these excuses that don't align. Something like that. So again, it's not major, but it's what the energy of this person right now. They're almost as if they're on the defensive. So if you are in a no contact, for a lot of you might not be talking to this person. This person is still figuring out whatever these blocks are, why they're on the defensive. But I do believe that they see you in their future, though. That's the thing. Let's see. What else are they thinking about, Spirit, when it comes to what else is on this person's mind? What else are they thinking about when it comes to pile one with the Pantha? What else can we see, Spirit? What else do we need to see? What's on their mind? What are these blocks, right? All right. Maybe that's enough. Okay, marriage. So this is card number 6 in this deck. Sweet love, couple, dependency. Guys, that feels like the 10 of cups. That's the energy we are getting. This person knows. I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune coming through next to the 10 of cups and the Page of Wands, it's like they're attracted to this and they know that this could be a really good thing. And, that could be what they're currently doing, strategizing. Family. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Uh, Endorsement? Gosh, what word is that? I don't think I've ever seen this card. Persuasion, bribe, temptation. And endorsement. Is that a word? I have no idea. Card number 52. But the energy that's it's like a bribe. Gosh. Which is giving the 5 of Wands. It's giving with the reversal of the Queen of Pentacles. Like, does this person have to bribe you in some way? Like, what happened? That could be the energy too, guys, of why they're excessively thinking about this, how to get back into your good graces. Uh, so we have good news. Look at that letter. It could be a message, guys. This person could message. If you decide to message, that could get the ball rolling. It really depends on your intuition too. Depending on if you're in a no contact or not, is my point. So good news. That feels good. We got evidence. Again, something that reminds me of strategizing. Evidence. This person could be keeping tabs on you. We're getting that energy again. Hesitation, pride, their ego, their thoughts, especially because they are, look at that, care, excessively thinking about you. Guys, that is pride. That is your ego. Your ego is your mind. And you have to remember, that you're not your mind. And guess what, Pal One? You might already know that. But this person might be swept away by thoughts. And it could also lead them into some sort of, it could be, like I said, non action. But there could be a message of some kind in the near future. And that could be for a lot of you. So let's get into your final messages with the angel number. Wanted to get straight to the point in today's readings. Are you on their mind? Yes, excessively. They're trying to resist it. But because it's excessive and they're having a hard time resisting it, I think that's going to force them into action eventually. New beginnings. Personal development, prioritizing creativity, 101. A new phase in a religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. That might resonate with a lot of you guys. For Pal 1, we got 101, new beginnings. This could be a representation also of some sort of new beginning with this person on your mind that might happen eventually, but the current energy is this person is more so in a non-action stage. It's they might be coming out of that. They might be on the cusp of coming through, because I do remember the Two of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Two of Swords being here in the reversal. And now I see the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Page of Swords. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. This person, when they're ready, I think might come towards you. We got taking action. 1221. Now, use this with discernment. I would only, if you feel called to take action or message this person, go with your intuition. And remember, don't have any outcome. If you never hear from this person again, okay, that's okay. That should be okay with you. If you do hear from this person, then maybe that's a message that, if you're feeling intuitively guided, is the point. This could also mean that this person might take action as well. Not right now, but maybe in the possible near future. So we got 1221. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, taking action. Time to implement long cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. For those of you that might be having a hard time right now, especially if you're not communicating with this person, I think Spirit is saying, it could also be finding clarity and focusing on your own spiritual journey, focusing on what's in front of you, what's right in front of you. Be present. Take your focus off this person. I do believe this person is going to take action eventually, whether you want them or not in the future. This person might gain that confidence. And again, I don't think they're able to let you go, whether it's becoming toxic for them or not. So they're going to come to some sort of breaking point, I'm feeling. Okay. That being said, this is where we're going to leave your reading today. Let me know if this resonates. Let me know if this helped in some way. And hopefully I'll see you again. Bye, guys. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. I was on pause before starting this because I keep hearing these sirens, but I think they're dying down. But as I was waiting to start your reading, I'm also realizing that my Palo Santos is still going strong for you guys. So, that being said, this is your reading today. If you chose the purple agate and or the Mystic Mondays tarot deck, then this is your reading. So, welcome. All right, guys. Disclaimer, this is a hard deck to shuffle. Oh, look at how smooth for you, pal 2. Are you on their mind? Is what we're talking about today. This person that you're thinking about, are they thinking about you? Are you crossing their mind? And to what extent, if we could get any details, regardless of whatever connection you might be in with this person, we're going to leave it open, but we're tuning into the energy of who you're thinking about to figure out, are they thinking about you? Are you on their mind in any capacity? Even if you are in a connection, it could be, that you're noticing a little bit of a distance, or they might be preoccupied. That could be for some of you, but we're going to, like I said, we're leaving it open. So again, thank you so much for coming through today, group 2. And Spirit, thank you, of course, for coming through for the collective energy as always. I could still hear the sirens. I don't know if you could hear them. I wonder what's going on. Hope everything's okay. All right. Are you on their mind, pile 2s? Let me clear my throat. So we have the 9 of Swords. Okay. Definitely. Just with this card alone, guys, I would say yes. But let's find out the details. We got Temperance in the reversal. So this is our first major arcana, and it's card number 14, Sagittarius energy. You on their mind, pile 2. We got the 5 of Cups. Okay, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling with the 9 of Swords. This person is feeling some sort of regret. I feel as though they are having a very difficult time and struggling to get through these heavy emotions. It could be emotions, it could be the energy and their thoughts. The Knight of Cups in the reversal. Look at how this, gosh, I haven't used this deck in a while, guys, but such a dope deck. But it's coming up in the reversal. I'm getting a lot of feeling a little bit of passion and addictive energy coming from this person. Let's see. The Tower. Oh my God. What happened, guys? Something major happened. There's heartbreak. This could feel like loss. It could feel like deep regret. It could feel like sadness. And it must have disrupted. Something may have ended. Or there was a big moment. Something is being torn down in this connection. Someone is walking away. 6 of Swords. It could be the mutual energy. Take it as it fits. If you're the one that walked away, or if this person walked away, either way, there is some feelings of loss. This person can't, I feel like this person might be emotional over it. 7 of Swords could be also trying to push it down. I'm getting to that a lot of their thoughts come when they are in stillness. That could be at night when they are ready to go to bed. these thoughts might come in. However, I think during their day, it might be where they could be trying to push it back. Two of Cups. Okay. This person has love for you guys. The Chariot in reverse, but they're not taking action. Let me know in the comments, if, especially if this resonates, there must have, the Tower card doesn't come out for nothing. I mean, this is a big indicator, especially with the other cards in your reading, that there's been some sort of really big moment between the both of you. And it's causing this person to stress. Look at this person curled up in a ball. Nighttime. The swords are all going, aiming for this person's head. That could be thoughts. And each one of those swords is a memory, a thought, something that it like pokes them in the gut every time they think about this. And it's almost as if they're reliving the Tower moment over and over again, guys. Whatever this Tower moment was it a huge fight? Was it a breakup? Did you find something out? Or did some type of truth? There's a hunk. There may have been something that you found out about this person, or there may be some truth that you are now privy to, especially with the Seven of Swords. Did this person lie to you in some way or keep something from you? I think for a lot of you, that might be the case. But regardless, this person cannot stop thinking about it, guys. It's almost as if they're emotional. I'm getting that they're crying, they're getting angry with themselves. They could be crying. I am feeling that feeling of curling in a ball and just wanting to disappear. But unfortunately, with this energy that this person is in, it's I feel like it's being magnified in their head, whatever these thoughts are about this Tower moment. Now, someone is walking away. We got the Six of Cups. I'm sorry. Wow, why did I say the Six of Cups? You might have history with this person, but this is actually the Six of Swords, obviously. There may have been waves. This person or you may have had more than one moment where someone walked away. It could be that energy of on again, off again type of connection that you have with this person in some way. That could be for some of you. But I'm also getting that it could be you guys. If you walked away, or let's say it's mutual, okay? For some of you, you might be seeing better, like what's on the other side of walking away from this person. However, this person is not seeing that the grass is greener, if that makes sense. With the Six of Swords, it's a choice to leave something behind that's not good for you. And to hopefully get to a better, secure place. But with it coming up with Temperance in the reversal, like this person is thinking, it could also be, if this person walked away, it could also feel like the energy that they almost were acting without thinking. And now that they're thinking about it, it's like, uh-oh, what did I do? That could be for some of them too. Temperance is giving the energy that emotions could have been all over the place. There could have been could have been anger, something very strong. I'm getting passion too. I mentioned that earlier. So it could be angry, could be very passionate. There could have been a huge fight and this person blocked you, walked away, ghosted, something like that for a lot of you, which is now why this person can't stop thinking about it, guys. So the answer to your question, are you on their mind? 100%. But it's not good thoughts. I'm going to be honest. It's causing a lot of turmoil and turbulence within this person. For some of you, I got that message that this person could have been keeping something from you. It could also be how they feel. We got the Knight of Cups in the reversal, Five of Cups here, and then the Seven of Swords. So, whatever truth that you are finding out about, some of you, because again, Seven of Swords is known as the liar card. So, something about honesty, and it could have backfired, or again, you could have learned something that created a tower moment. So, whatever this truth or untruth, or I would even say hidden truth was for this person, it's almost as if that cycle is closing. And with it coming out with the Five of Cups, it's giving the energy of regret, like loss, deep, deep regret and loss that they cannot stop thinking about. And it's making them go, their emotions are running amok. Okay. Like they are all over the place. And, and then we come to the Knight of Cups in the reversal with the Two of Cups, dude. Even without the Two of Cups, I was getting that feeling that this person does have emotions for you, because they wouldn't feel this much if they didn't have some sort of emotion or love in some way. But with the Two of Cups coming through, it's giving that this person does really care about you. This could be, where this person, you could see this person as a karmic or not, take it as it fits, but this person might see you as their soulmate, that they ruin the odds, ruin the chances in some way, because this person isn't moving forward. At this point, they don't even want to show up in a emotional way, although they're feeling it. But again, it's the loss. It's like they still feel it though, guys. Knight of Cups, whether it's upright or not upright, this person has emotions for you, but they're keeping it to themselves. And it could be very turbulent right now. And in other words, it could be feeling very, gosh, almost like a volcano erupting. I'm getting from the Tower, the Nine of Swords, even like the lava leaving the volcano feels like the Six of Swords. Like it just feels like a lot that you and this person may have experienced, at least in this person's perspective. And then we have the Chariot in the reversal. This is, and just to backpedal a little bit, we are getting a few major arcana, I believe three. And we have, again, Temperance in reverse, which is Sagittarius, card number 14. We have the Tower, card number 16, Scorpio energy. Then we got the Chariot, which is, I believe, Cancer. Yeah, card number 7. Trying to think about it. So, a lot of water energy in this reading, which means a lot of emotions. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, mostly. Pisces also is water sign. Air, we're asking, are you on their mind? We are getting a lot of signs that yes, they are having a very difficult time leaving this energy, especially if they're the ones that walked away, or if whether this is mutual or if they ghosted or, whatever, caused a separation. For some of you that are dealing with that, the Empress in reverse, you could be blocked to them. Princess of Cups in reverse, and then the Ten of Pentacles upright, Princess of Pentacles. So someone's energy wasn't balanced in this connection. Someone was giving more than the other, and now there's deep regrets over spilt milk. What wasn't established, what foundation wasn't laid down And truths. Again, that could be a lot. This is a general reading, so take what fits. So some of you may have learned something that could have been like what do they call it? Um, where it's that one thing that like it's more than a red flag. Oh gosh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Either way, it's the feeling of they may have done something that at this point they went too far. And they're feeling really regretful over it. I'm curious, what animal? Let's move on to the oracles because let me know in the comments if you're able to, if you're willing to. I definitely comment and respond. I just need some time, guys. It's but I'm reading them and thank you so much. So and it's relatable. You know, someone else on the channel might feel comfort with your words or relatable. So let us know in the comments like what is this tower moment between the both of you guys? And I'm sorry if you're dealing with some heavy emotions right now. Okay? Because guess what? This person is for sure dealing with heavy emotions. Thoughts create emotions for the most part. And because this person cannot stop stressing, I'm getting anxiety, insomnia, sleepless nights, um, curling up in a ball and crying. Like that's the energy that this person might be in for a lot. But they might be hiding it. You know, that could also be Seven of Swords. If there's nothing they're hiding from you as far as like a big truth that was revealed, it could also be the energy of them not sharing with you truly how they felt about you, and now it might be too late. That could be for some. But I don't think this person is thinking about moving forward, in case you're wondering. So keep that in mind. And maybe with whatever's going on with you guys, you and this person, it makes sense why this person isn't moving forward. All right. Cloud Strife is under the desk and he's just staring at me with his beautiful eyes. Hi, baby. It's my cat. Sorry, if you're new here, Cloud Strife is one of my cats. I got distracted because he's so cute. Take a nap. He's ready to take a nap. All right. He's such a mama's boy. And the reason I'm bringing that up maybe is this person feels very needy. Like my Cloud Strife here. He loves being around me. He follows me. And this person with their thoughts, because it's not physical, but it's that feeling of like desperation, like desperately feeling the loss of your energy in some way for some of you. Let's see, Spirit. So I'm glad I chose this deck for today's reading, the messages from animal spirit guides, because I want to see what messages or what animal, maybe one or two animal spirit at the bottom of the deck of where this person's energy is. We know that they're definitely thinking about you. You're definitely on their mind, but what else could you tell us, Spirit? Ooh. So right away, I'm getting air just with the condor. Again, that represents this person has a lot of thoughts. Air could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. It says you're too enmeshed in this situation. That makes sense. So step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. So again, this person isn't taking action, whether they will in the future or not. That's a reading for another day. But right now, it's like they're circling this energy and they're getting nowhere. I'm going to be honest. They are flying around in circles in their thoughts. Oh my God, secret card. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, the ladybug. Guys, I feel like this is a sign. Some of you, this could be a sign, the ladybug. This is a time for good fortune and abundance, so be willing to receive all good things in your life. And the funny thing is, immediately I'm getting that message that this person views you as the ladybug that they may no longer have, which is why there's such deep loss, deep regret, and turmoil happening within this person's soul right now, guys. Or I should say ego, because they are in their mind more so than in their stillness. Okay, meerkat. First thing I'm noticing is the eyes. This person could really have their eyes on you, obviously. Even if they walked away, guys, they this their world is falling apart. I'm getting also with the tower that they don't know how to act. They don't know how to be with whatever happened between you and them. Like they are having a very difficult time right now. Get support from a trusted group or like-minded friends. That could be what they need to do. They might need to reach out and get some support. It could literally be therapy, but it could for most of them, it's probably going to be a trusted friend that they could count on, maybe a family member, or they could journal, in some way, or they could seek guidance from YouTube, uh, you know, um, beautiful YouTube channels that help support things like this. Like, again, but they are having a very difficult time letting you go, guys. And this is grounded. I'm getting more so earth energy with the meerkat. And I believe that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to ground themselves because they are circulating up in, I want to say la la land, but it's not happy. To me, la la land feels like happiness, like a fun place to be sometimes, right? You don't want to be in la la land forever. But this person is more in hell. Sorry to be dramatic, but that's what it feels like. And now we have the kiwi. Do a walking meditation each day for the next week. Okay. The energy of them trying to ground themselves, figure it out, balance and temper their emotions because it's like blowing up in their face. So whatever happened between you and them could have been the tower moment, or the tower moment is happening now. And it could also be both. Like their world, what they thought is being torn down in some way. So they're going to have to rebuild, whether that's with you, if you allow them back in, for some of you that might not be together with this person right now. If you are with this person, there you might sense that this person has something to tell you. But again, I don't know what type of connection this is. If for you, if this is just a karmic, whether it's a long-term relationship that is ending or one of those connections that never really went anywhere. Honestly, it could be a full range of connections for you, pile two. So I'm curious. Again, let us know what this, if you know what it is, what happened. What is this tower moment? Because this person is replaying it over and over in their mind, like a broken record. Okay, hang on. Let me get some water. All right, guys, I had to go get some water. But I'm excited to get into the Pantha Oracle because, what are they, what, anything specific, Spirit, any other details, confirmations, synchronicities that you could tell us with what's going on with this person and their thoughts when it comes to our pile two? Thank you so much. What do we need to see, Spirit? What do we need to see? Ooh. Oh, one fell on the ground. Fury. Gosh, that makes so much sense, guys. Okay, perseverance. Let's see. Some of these are really trying to come out. All right. Another one fell on the ground. Blessing. blind, bottom of the deck energy, vow. Like I said, for a few of you or some of you, this could be a connection. This could have been or is something that you guys, because again, we did get the 10 of Pentacles, we got the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, this could be you're already in a big connection with this person. It could be a marriage of some kind, but that could be for a few of you. But the majority of you are going through some sort of tower moment with this person. And gosh, let's get into it. So the first thing, of course, that I'm noticing is fury. We talked about that with the temperance in the reverse. Anger, passionate anger in some way. And now this person could also be just angry at themselves. I think for a lot of the people that you're thinking of, the person you're thinking of, Pelchu, that's gonna fit. Because I'm getting a very strong image of this person just feeling just like they're being really hard on themselves. And maybe for good reason. Again, if they, for some of you, reveal to you something really not acceptable, if you found out about something that is kind of like the final straw, or like there's no going back from it, like that's the energy I'm getting for a lot of them. All right. So now we got okay and perseverance. That's kind of what this person is trying to shift their thoughts. They may be pretending they're okay. That could also be the energy of 7 of Swords. Again, there's so much that could we're getting from this card. So if this person isn't keeping a big secret from you, then don't allow that to fit for your situation, guys. Remember, only take what you know to be true. If that's not the case, then again, it could also represent them not revealing their emotions to you. And they could be pretending they're okay. Look at this business person hopping over these barriers. So that could be for some of you. This person could be going through a tower moment that has nothing to do with you, for those of you that are in a big connection. And that could only be for a couple of you guys. That could be very specific for a couple of you. Okay. And you know that something's going on. They're pretending, they might be putting up a front. But for the majority of you, this is feeling as though this is what they want to shift their thoughts, but they're feeling very blinded. They cannot see. Temperance in the reverse, and they're going through a tower moment with the 5 of Cups, with the 9 of Swords. Guys, like, if those of you that know tarot know that this person is like, it could feel like the dark night of the soul. But if you don't think this person is going through some sort of spiritual path, think of the dark night, but they're stuck in it because they don't see the light. They don't know how to get through it. They don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like they're blinded. So they're stuck in this. And again, we're asking, are you on their mind? The answer is yes, but it's feeling very like it's feeling like obsessive at this point because it's not feeling positive. They're really stressed over whatever it is. Okay. Now, to go back to vow, natural disaster. Again, that feels like the tower moment. Like it could have been divine intervention or protection. Like if someone walks away from you, or ghosts you or something like that, like I always think, or I started really truly believing, like, gosh, that must be some sort of divine protection in some way. But gosh, what was this? And then we have goal, justice. Okay. So, blessing and bow, and then with the Two of Cups, to go back to that energy of this person really does care about you. Because again, if they didn't, I don't think these thoughts would take over their being. Like this is like taking over their mind right now. Okay? All right, guys. So, whoa, we've been at it. Okay. Let's get into our advice for you. Any messages, any advice, any numbers, spirit, that could give us some sort of guidance in some way, spirit propelled to. Thank you so much. Let's get one or two angel number cards. All right, spirit. Okay, a lot of twos. Pile two. A lot of twos. And then we got 808 at the bottom, ancestors. So let's take a look at these twos. All right. Unconditional love. Patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, taking action, unconditional love. 2002. For those of you that that could resonate with some of you that year. For those of you that were alive in 2002, I hope you were. This is 18 plus. So it's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. You will soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you will experience joy as well as brand new opportunities. Trust in the process. Guys, you are love. You are loved and you are love. Each and every one of us has that energy. You might also feel this type of love toward this person. They may feel it too. The Two of Cups is a very romantic and loving card. Okay? So take it as it fits for this energy. But if this is a message for you going solo and moving on with from this person, it sounds like you're going to get through it. Trust the process. And then we got twos, good vibes, self love. Ooh, that just slipped. Self love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. All right, guys. So this is where we're going to leave it. I hope this made sense. I hope that this helped you in some way. If you are feeling this, if this is being mirrored and you are feeling sadness or heartbreak and you're stuck in your head about this person, take care of yourself. Release this energy, at least for now. Everything's going to be okay. Some of you might already be on a really good, place in the timeline, in this timeline. So keep going. Okay. And just remember to always come from a place of love, whether this is your person or not. I wish you the best. Let me know what's going on if you can. Send a like our way. Our, as in spirit and myself, I guess. Um, if you like this reading, and hopefully pile two, I will see you again. Bye, guys. Hi, everyone, and welcome to your reading today, pile three. If you chose the black tourmaline and or the House of the Dragon tarot deck, then this is your reading today. We're asking, are you on this person's mind? Whoever this person is, whatever type of connection you might be in with this person, are they thinking about you? Are you on their mind? And to what extent? Are there any details we could see as far as what exactly they might be thinking about when it comes to you? And just anything that we could gain as we're tuning into this energy. Again, thank you so much for being here today, pile three. Okay. So, Spirit, is pile 3 on this person's mind? This person on pile three's mind right now, is this person thinking about pile 3? This person thinking about pile 3, Spirit. So we have the 10 of Tankards, and that's cups. Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups coming through as our first card. So let's see what else. Spirit, what do we need to see? Is this person thinking of our pile threes? Gosh, this deck, man. It's like this person doesn't want to share this information. Or it's just a very difficult deck to shuffle. Ooh, okay. King of Tankards. So they have strong emotions for you. I'm getting a very clear feeling of peace. And it just washed over me right now. As I was like talking about the deck, and then all of a sudden I got this like switch in energy when this card came out. So let's see. We got the Hierophant. Gosh, okay. This is very positive energy so far. Very positive like thoughts that this person is having towards you right now. But we are gonna get some clarifiers just to make sure. Okay, we got 2 cards. We got the 7 of Tankards, and we have the World in the reversal. Okay, a lot of cups. I'm feeling, and again, 7 of Tankards could be Scorpio energy. 10 of, or I should say cups. 10 of Cups is Pisces specifically. And then we got the King. And the King could really be any of the Cups energy or water signs. But, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we're getting a lot of that. The Hierophant is our first major arcana, and that's Taurus energy, which is Earth. And then we have the World coming up in the reversal. It's Leo energy. That is our fire sign. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Knight of Tankards. Wow, guys. So this person is thinking about making a move. We got the Page of Dragons, and that, I believe, is Wands. Wands in the reversal. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel that you and this person could be in a really good place right now, regardless of where you are in this connection, whether it's the beginning stages, whether this is some sort of long-term relationship or connection in some way. And we got the 8 of Blades with the 7 of Tankards. Okay. Bottom of the deck energy is the Knight of Wands in the reversal. Are you on their mind? So I definitely think yes. Okay. And they are feeling as though, gosh, they're feeling so good about it. They can't stop thinking about it. With the Knight of Dragons coming up in the reversal, I'm getting more so of the energy of them feeling very passionate, and they could be pleasuring themselves when they're thinking about you. They could be fantasizing about you in some way. They are really feeling heated, and that could be kind of what they are feeling a little imbalanced in, because I do feel like they are very balanced in their energy towards you. We got a lot of cards in the upright, and they're very beautiful cards to come out for you. So let's start with the 10 of Tankards in the World in the reversal. This feels as though this person doesn't want to end whatever it is that you and this person have going on. They do see a really loving future with you. I do believe that they have that feeling of that you are a good choice. You are a good I don't want to say option, but you are a good candidate. Or, gosh, what am I trying to say? Like, you are the ideal type of person that they could see in the long run. They feel a lot of love for you. We're getting that with the King of Tankers and the Ten of Tankers. But there is gonna the reason I'm going slowly, guys, is because I am getting some toxic energy at the end of this reading. So the meaning of that is this person could be in their player ways in some regard. They could be dating, they could be seeing more than one person. They could be trapped in this cycle of not wanting to solidify this into a solid commitment. So that's the overall energy. So I guess I should have led with that. My bad. So to get back into the reading though, they are having some strong emotions for you. And it could be love. And for a person that is in this energy of, it could be very player esque, they could be juggling a few candidates. And also I'm getting the energy that they could still feel that passion towards you as well. Like we were talking about in the beginning, like them fantasizing about you, but they could also be fantasizing about others. They could be, in that passionate energy of just wanting, they're in the physical right now, is the point I'm trying to make. So when it comes to your energy, what some of their thoughts is that they don't want this energy to end because they do see a future with you. And I know that sounds so bogus, but that's the energy. Whether this person is good for you or not, please use your discernment, okay? Because I don't know what this connection is. And for some of you, this could be a good person that is just dating, might have some other options, that they might be trapped in some karmic cycles that they need to get out of. But one of the things that they don't want to get out of is whatever connection they started or are in currently with you. I'm feeling that they are coming towards you in a very loving way. We got not only the Knight of Tankards, but we got the King of Tankards. This almost wanted to come out in the reversal. So it's the energy of this person might be resisting a little bit um, with those love offers because they are more so in the physical, the energy of, wanting to get physical in some way. If you guys haven't been physical, that could also be the energy that they are hyper focused on that at this point. They really do care about you, but they could be really thinking about like wanting to seal the deal, get into bed with you in some way. So that could also be for some of you. Just because I'm getting like the page and the knight, which is forward movement, and it's in the reversal when it comes to fire energy. Fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We got Leo with the world. The Knight of Dragons specifically could be Leo specifically, but it could be really any of the fire signs. And then the page uh, could represent any of the fire signs. But we also have, like I said earlier, a lot of water. Okay, I want to get to the Hierophant with the page of dragons in the reverse. The first message that I got before seeing the clarifiers was this person is thinking about commitment, solidifying this into the 3D and grounding this into something in a serious way. Now, it's also coming through with the page of dragons in the reversal, getting the energy that this person might be resisting commitment, might be stuck on some sort of immature, I don't know, it almost feels like a, I don't want to say defense mechanism, but a mechanism of some kind that they've learned in their dating history that they might start feeling more aware of. It's like cycles or habits, guys. Because with the Seven of Ten cards, it's feeling like options. It's feeling like a lot of cups coming their way. It is also coming through with the Eight of Blades, which could represent stuck, trapped energy. So they could be entangled with some sort of karmic connections in some way. But for those of you that are in a solid commitment, this could be them fantasizing about you and wanting to take it to the next stage, especially if you haven't been physical. So, gosh, the other message I'm getting too is this person really could have been stuck in old patterns and old ways when it comes to dating and, having a little bit of a bundle of people that they could go to for some of them. Because Knight of Dragons in the reversal, guys, never feels great energy for me. It does give the energy of passion being misled in some way. We got Strength in the reversal. And then we got the Ace of Crowns, which is the Ace of Pentacles with the Star. But there's hope. But there might have to be some sort of tower moment in order for there to be some change within this person, because there is hope. It's almost like this person is giving a lot of potential because they have feelings for you guys. There is no doubt, and it's very strong. They might be really keeping it together. They might also, you might sense that they are resisting or trying to control things in a certain way. Now, for those of you that are seriously like, no, this person doesn't have any other options, this person isn't dating anyone else, then it's more so that they are stuck in their head about a lot of different outcomes when it comes to this connection with you, because with the Hierophant, it is giving that commitment is on their mind, but they might really be pushing it off, guys, or resisting in some way. Okay, let's get into the Oracle. I want to see. Ooh, let's see. Because again, for some of you, this person might not be a good candidate for you. This person might see you in their future or see that you're like the best option or the good girl or the good guy, whether you're male or female. However, is this person the good guy or the good girl for you? Or the good they, whatever you resonate with. All right, let's get into the animal oracle, guys, because I really want to see, what energy this person on your mind is coming through with. Maybe this could really help us figure out what their intentions are, good or bad. Like, where are they going with this? Because it feels like they're not going to make a decision about commitment. It's just what's on their mind. And they could be overwhelmed with thoughts about outcome for those of you that don't think they're dating or seeing anyone else. And again, this could also just represent that they are something in the passion, intimacy department in some way is not being represented in the best light for this person right now. Whether or they, like I said, they could be pleasuring themselves at night, overthinking this connection with you. That could be for just a few of you, though, guys. I think for the majority of you might sense that this person is, especially if they're being hot, cold, on, off, they could be communicating with others, is my point. But take it as it resonates, guys. If it doesn't feel like it fits, then don't force it to fit. Okay? And, it's always up to you about whose energy. Oh my God. It's always up to you of whose energy you're going to want to keep around and focus on. As I'm looking at the weasel, gosh, guys. Okay. Let me drink some water. And we got the goose. Hang on one second. Okay, I feel better. I drank some water and I cleared my throat. So, before we get ahead of ourselves with Weasel, because again, it obviously doesn't have a good reputation, but look at how cute it is. Don't forget this person that is on your mind could be someone that you see potential with. Again, you could be falling for them too. I don't want to minimize this person's feelings for you, especially if you are mirroring how they feel. So, keeping that in mind, the weasel could also just be, well, let's read the card. Be silent, pay attention. That could be the energy of you needing or thinking you need to be a little bit more careful with this person, especially if you sense that they might be dealing with other people or other options. You know, take it as it resonates. If this person is dating and you guys are just starting to talk, that makes sense. But I think this connection feels more developed just because this person's feelings are very strong towards you. So if you are still sensing or you might be on high alert, you know, it might be a sign not to ignore that. But again, use discernment. Don't make accusations if they don't apply. So keep that in mind, guys. Use especially if you're not in a committed relationship, which I hope you're not. Because if this is a committed relationship and you're sensing some something that isn't right, I'm sorry. This could be the confirmation in some way, but that doesn't mean for you to all of a sudden accuse this person. So please use discernment. Okay. But I think for a lot of you might not be in a committed relationship. Like this could just be someone that you are starting to feel like you're getting more serious with, but you still might sense like, is this person letting go of their options? And is this person going to ground this into a solid, committed connection, relationship? So let's read the rest of it. And simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. So, you know, use take that with discernment. Let's see what the goose says. All right, goose, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. Let's get one more card. I did get two cards for the other reading. So let's just see. Is there any other energy? Dog. Your loyalty and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. Oh, well, at first, the first thought I had was loyalty. Maybe this person truly is a loyal. They could be, that could be where the potential is. They just need to let go of all their karmic entanglements. That's up to you if you're in that stage in your connection where that makes sense, right? For both of you. You could also be dealing with other options that you need to release if this commitment is headed towards you. But again, a lot of you could have different types of connections. So, take this with discernment, Pal 3, okay? So it also says misplaced by serving too many masters. So again, that could be for some of you where this person might be loyal to more than one energy, more than one connection, and that's up to you if that's something, especially for those of you that already know this and you're wondering if you're going to take this to the next stage with this person. There might have to be a conversation, is the point. Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So, whatever that means, for you in this connection with this person, let me know, guys, if this resonates. Okay. And also, like Penguin just coming through, feeling very cold. That could be sometimes their energy, and if that's not their energy, that could be your energy toward them. It could go both ways, especially if you're sensing a little bit of Foul play. If you feel like at this point in the connection, this person really shouldn't be dating or being with anyone else, I feel like some of you might be dealing with this person in this moment where it's like, are you serious? They're still, you know, occupying other people at this point. So, my recommendation, if that's for some of you, okay, it's not for everyone, but for some of you, it might just be like you have to have that conversation, and figure it out and see if both of you are aligned. That's really just all that it takes for some of you. But for some of you, could be dealing with someone that's not good for you. A little bit of a weasel energy, but take it as it fits, guys. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything else they're thinking about. I want to see what else, Spirit. What else can we see? Okay. I think that's good. Robbery. Robbing someone's heart. Like, really, you might have, they may feel like you've stolen their heart in some way. Because again, with the King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Tankards, it's like that feeling of deep emotion that this person is like feeling for you. And their thoughts could be leading them there as well. We're asking, are you on their mind? And a lot of times thoughts create emotions. So they may have some really good thoughts about you. Even the Seven of Cups could be them just really fantasizing about you, wanting to, you know, be intimate with you in a physical way. For some of you, like we talked about earlier. So again, some of you are dealing with different things as Cloud Strife might be making an appearance. Hi, baby. He's over here. He's right there. Hi, baby. Oh, not the mic. Oh, no. All right. Sorry if there's static, guys. He just. Okay. He's so handsome. All right, guys. Let's see what else we got. I got so distracted by Cloud Strife, my cat. Triumph. Imagination. That's feeling like the Seven of Cups. Could also just also represent like the different options that some of these the people that you're thinking about might be dealing with. Gain. I don't know. I'm feeling like the energy of this person just having a lot of those mini triumphs, strategizing, and coming up with a lot of the energy of playing the field, guys. That's really what I'm getting, a strong message for the majority of you coming through. But for a few of you, it might not be the case. So please use your discernment, okay? But, like the energy of, and also with compromise, that could just be what they're thinking about with you. Where do they compromise? Are they ready to let go of this type of lifestyle or phase in their life? It could be a phase, guys. It could be just dating, that feels innocent, but now it's getting real because now there's feelings involved. So are they dating or are they crossing a line at this point? And again, it could just be a conversation that needs to be had with a lot of you. Live and learn. Could be lessons being learned. And again, I do feel like some sort of gains and triumphs that this person is used to having in a way, but now it's feeling a little bit like stuck energy. Okay? Let me give Cloud something to play with. Here, baby. Okay. As we get into your advice, guys, so the angel number, what do we need to see as we close out Health3's reading? Because we started off with such positive energy of emotions, and then it kind of shifted, and I was really hesitant to build this connection up because some of you, this might not be a good fit. But others, this could be a person that is evolving and is going to shift out of past energy that they might be trapped in. Like those, like I said, like those karmic entanglements that some of us might need to like tie up loose ends type of thing. So it really depends. And I feel like in this reading, I'm getting a lot of different energies. So I'm curious, as the collective on this channel is expanding, what type of energies are coming through for this pile 3. So use it with discernment and take these messages as they fit in the situation that you're currently in. Because again, if it doesn't fit, don't force it to. Okay, guys? All right. That being said, what is some advice, Spirit, that we could leave pile 3 with when it comes to this energy, Spirit? Thank you so much. Advice could we leave pile 3 with? Ooh, okay. One fell on the ground. So, gosh, 6s, 9s. Ooh. Spiritual realm, forgiveness. Okay. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like taking steps. Connection. So it's like that's the energy, guys. It's like a lot of you are on the precipice of taking this connection to the next step, but things have to be decided upon when it comes to commitment. What type of connection do you want? And if you want someone to solidify this and let go of any karmic entanglements they may have been in, or keeping their options open, so to speak, that type of energy, that might be where this connection is headed for some of you. So again, let me know what's going on. And, for some of you, this could be both of you that need to kind of figure this out, All right. Bottom of the deck, 0220, pleasure. Ooh. The pleasure principle. So, gosh, forgiveness, spiritual realm connection, and the numbers 2s, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, that feels like steps to me. We got 9s that could represent like a purpose in the spiritual realm. Like this could feel like a good connection too, guys. Like I said, if you feel mutual, then this could be both of you needing to figure out where this connection is headed so that there's no confusion. For some of you, this could be someone that you are waking up to that might not be good for you. And you could be finding out some things, but again, that could be just for some of you. Okay? All right, guys, let me know if this resonated. I'm curious how this fit for the connection or the person that is on your mind. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're amazing as always. Let me know what's going on, and thank you so much for staying, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye, guys.